in my blood, with every breath in my lungs. Won't stop until I'm phenomenal.
What is up, phenomenal fans? I am back at it again with another video. Today, I am bringing you guys my WWE Evolution predictions. The predictions for the first ever all-women's pay-per-view. Unfortunately, there will be no punishment, as I honestly can't think of punishments. And punishments will come for big pay-per-views. And there's a bunch of, shows coming up. So right now, you got Evolution. Got the controversial Crown Jewel, which I think should not be in Saudi Arabia. But I'm not going to boycott the event just because of where they are. I just don't think they should do it. It's not my control. Then you have Survivor Series in a month. You also get NXT TakeOver War Games coming up in a month. So a big month and a half, 2 months for WWE. Starting off with WWE Evolution. Again, the first ever all-women's pay-per-view because we got to repeat it a number of times. There's 8 matches. I think there's 8 matches. We'll start things off with the most pointless match on the card. A Monday Night Raw match of Sasha Banks, Bayley, and Natalya take on the Riott Squad in a 6-woman tag team match. This one, for some reason, is a really... I should have, went over my predictions. Usually I, heavily go over my predictions to make sure I know who I'm going to pick. But I didn't do it this time, and I don't know. This one can go either way. I'm going to pick Team Face, okay? Because it's a random match. It'll probably be, the opening show. Get the crowd going good. Sasha and Bayley, they're probably not going to do the turn yet. Question is, will they announce the Women's Tag Team Championships? That'd be great. If the rumors are saying that they will announce them at the show. So will they do it? I don't know. I think they probably will. And if they do announce the women's tag team titles, they're not going to have Sasha and Bayley turn on each other in the same night. And they're also not just going to have this face team lose just like that, since Sasha also lost to Ruby Riott just this past Monday in Raw. So I'm going to go with Team Sasha and the rest of the face team for the Monday Night Raw match. Next up, the NXT Women's Championship being defended as Kairi Sane, the Pirate Princess, goes up against Shayna Baszler, an NXT match being predicted. I'm going to pick Kairi Sane for this one. Shayna Baszler is not going to be going anywhere, and she'll stay in NXT for a little while longer, because they have Ronda Rousey on the main roster, so they wouldn't have the 2 dominant UFC people. Although I'd love to see the 4 horsewomen match at Survivor Series. I don't know if they have time for that. That'd be great if we could see that. That'd be real fun. Or at least just Ronda and Shayna team up. Maybe even Jessamine Duke. I don't know what the other one's name is. I don't think she's fully into training yet. But I'm going to pick Kairi Sane, though, to retain the NXT Women's Championship. They just put the title on her this most recent takeover. She hasn't really had a successful title defense. I don't think she's defended the title yet. I think it's her first defense unless she defended it on an episode of NXT. This is definitely her big major title defense at the WWE Evolution pay-per-view. Shayna Baszler will not become a 2-time NXT Women's Champion. She's still going to stay in NXT. She'll probably just have some feuds. I don't know. Do something. I don't know. I don't know what she's going to do. I don't see Kairi Sane losing the title this quickly. She just won the title 2 months ago. And she's not going to lose it just like that. Shayna Baszler, it'll be a good match, of course. Their match TakeOver was a good match. This one's going to be a good match, but I'm going to pick Kairi Sane to walk out still NXT Women's Champion. Next up, the Battle Royal, as there's many women, as you can see on the screen. A Battle Royal for a future Women's Championship match, therefore proving that no legend will win this. There's about 3 people that I'm debating to pick from. It's between Nia Jax, Asuka, and Ember Moon. Either way, I don't know. I feel like they're going to be setting up the rematch, Ronda Rousey and Nia Jax for Survivor Series, as a nice big money match they can book towards the rematch, where there's no decisive winner back at Money in the Bank. Who's going to win this time in Survivor Series? There's no Money in the Bank holder. But they also got to do something with Asuka. Asuka should not just be thrown in the Battle Royal. I don't know. She should have won the title by time now. She should have been the one to beat Carmella. Although I like what they're doing with the Charlotte-Becky feud. I don't know. Asuka's got to win it, but I feel like they're going to let Asuka win it next year's WrestleMania. It seems so far away, but with the right booking, I feel like they're going to keep Becky Lynch with the championship all the way till WrestleMania. Although we don't want to boo Becky, if you look at her as a heel, she's doing a freaking incredible job, despite the fact that we want it. I'm not even on this match. I'll discuss this later on. I'm on the wrong match. So I'll go with Nia Jax. I don't want to overthink it. Cody's picking Ember Moon. I have Cody's picks. I'll put him at the end of the video. This time I actually have it before the recording. So Cody picked Ember Moon. We gotta pick different. Because, what's the purpose of us picking the same? This is our only match different, I think. Unless my predictions change, this is our only match different. So he's picking Ember Moon. I'll pick Nia Jax. So we're both picking people from Raw. Nia Jax to win the Battle Royal. Next up, the finals for the Mae Young Classic. Io Shirai versus Toni Storm. This one, I was confident that Io Shirai was going to win. She was going to walk out. She was going to be the next Kairi Sane. They're going to build toward this huge Kairi Sane, Io Shirai women's title match. The two winners of the Mae Young Classic. The very same, they have the same backgrounds. They're both Japanese women. Not to be like racist or anything, but that's just their backgrounds. Therefore, they have served like the same like offensive things. They don't have the same moves. They have like the same like style. I feel like they're still going to build to that. That's gonna be who beats Kairi Sane is Io Shirai. Probably like whatever takeover comes in January. NXT takeover Arizona Phoenix, I think is what the takeover in January is. That'll probably be Kairi Sane and Io Shirai. So for now, I'm gonna actually change my pick from what I was gonna pick. I was gonna pick Io Shirai up until about a few days ago, because then I'm realizing NXT UK is a thing now, and how else are they gonna get eyes on NXT UK other than having one of the NXT UK's top women, Toni Storm, win the 2018 Mae Young Classic? So I'm going to be picking Toni Storm to walk out of the winner of the Mae Young Classic. That'll get some eyes on NXT UK. That'll put Toni Storm in contention, and it'll probably give Io Shirai her chance to still sign the contract, become a regular NXT performer. I'm picking Toni Storm to win the Mae Young Classic this year. Next up, the Nostalgia Act. I said Mac. Nostalgia match. I was thinking match and act. As Trish Stratus and Lita, the team of Hall of Famers, will go up. The picture will still probably be Alexa Bliss. It might be Alicia Fox. Depends. I get the pictures from WWE.com, their match card thing. The tag team match, Trish Stratus and Lita against Mickie James and Alicia Fox. As the latest source that I have heard, Alexa Bliss, she got injured, she's been getting injured a lot, and she got injured again. It was before, either a concussion or a broken nose. It's just what the reports are saying. So, unfortunately, according to my latest thing that I read, Alexa Bliss will not participate in this match, so it will not be Alexa Bliss and Mickie James. It looks like Alicia Fox will fill in for Alexa Bliss, so it'll be Mickie James and Alicia Fox taking on the Hall of Fame team. This one's, this is the easiest match to pick, especially with Alicia Fox being in there. Alicia Fox is definitely not the type of person that would be beating Hall of Famers in their return match. I'm definitely going to go with the nostalgia team of Trish Stratus and Lita. Give the crowd a nice, warm, juicy pop. Pop for the Hall of Famers. Let's hope that they still have it. Apparently there's long-term plans for them, since the women's tag team titles are rumored to be coming out. Apparently there's long-term plans for them, so hopefully they look good in the ring. I'm going to be picking Team Hall of Fames. Hall of Fames. Trish Stratus and Lita. And okay, so I highly doubt this is going to happen, but if the NXT UK Women's Championship is defended, Rhea Ripley's got the title right now, but WWE has been behind on the UK airings, so according to tapings, there's only been 2 episodes aired for the UK, so therefore they haven't even started the tournament for the women's title that's been taped. So it's about 99% chance that the NXT UK Women's title will not be defended, but I don't know if it is. If it is, the match is going to have different. If the NXT UK Women's Championship is being defended, we don't know who it's going to be against. The tapings reported for Rhea Ripley and Isla Dawn, or Isla Dawn, I'm pretty sure it's Isla Dawn. I don't know. I haven't seen her yet on UK. I do watch NXT UK. It's a pretty fun show, but if the NXT UK Women's Championship is being defended, I will be picking Rhea Ripley to retain the championship, but I doubt it's going to be defended. If so, bet your money on Rhea Ripley. Next up, what is probably going to be the main event, Ronda Rousey defending the Raw Women's Championship against Nikki Bella. They've actually had some decent promo. Ronda cutting the promo on Nikki Bella, opening the door to John Cena's bedroom, and getting kicked out of the door. They've had some decent promo. This Ronda Rousey's winning. You are insanely, insane and out of your mind if you're, actually going to pick Nikki Bella to defeat former UFC star and UFC Hall of Famer and current undefeated Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey to take the title from her. So there's absolutely no chance that Ronda's losing. It's just easy. Ronda Rousey retains the Raw Women's Championship. And finally, the match that should be the main event, Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair for the SmackDown Women's Championship. But it isn't an ordinary match. It's for, of course, the SmackDown Women's Championship, but it's a last woman standing match. The apparent first ever last woman standing match, despite the fact that Nikki Cross and Asuka battled in a last woman standing match about a year ago, a little over a year ago in NXT, but hey, that match never happened. That was never a thing. So the first ever last woman standing match, it's the second ever last woman standing match. It's easy. Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair, this match is going to be violent, it's going to be brutal, it's going to be amazing, it's going to be insane, and it should be the main event, but unfortunately, Ronda Rousey and Nikki Bella will be main eventing, but of course. But Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair, last woman standing match for the SmackDown Women's Championship. I am going to be picking Becky Lynch as the last woman standing, well, the last person standing, we'll say. This is the type of match where, the heel should often win. Although recently faces have been winning, like Sasha Banks a couple years ago, AJ Styles earlier on. I mean, Sponsor Champion proved that heels can win last man standing matches, last woman standing matches. You know, both. So Becky Lynch is going to be like a Becky barely survives Charlotte, somehow barely beating her to the count of 10, thus ending this feud. And I don't know, Asuka, Carmella, is there anybody else on SmackDown? You have Charlotte, you have Becky, and you have Asuka. Asuka should challenge, but you can't have Becky drop the belt. You can't have Asuka just cleanly lose on a title feud again, because then she should be 0-3 in her title main feuds. So with that, I am picking Becky Lynch, and I thank you all for watching my WWE Evolution predictions. Again, I will have Cody's predictions in the back of the video, or the front of the video, or the middle of the video, or somewhere. I don't know where. More likely the back of the video. I thank you all for watching. You can comment your predictions down below, and I'll see you for Evolution reactions.